Yeah, it's hot out. City buzzing, drinks popping. She out here again. Flip flop, let's go. Summertime bopping, top down, no stopping. She homie hopping, heart never locking. 1 week with me, next week she dropping. Acting real sweet, but she always flip flopping. Ay, yeah, she always flip flopping. Told me I'm the one, that was him, she clocking. Summertime games, we just watching. But I ain't pressed, I stay popping. She got the sundress, nails gloss, toes out. Talking that talk like she really knows clout. Pull up at the party, whole crew on notice. But that loyalty, girl, she don't notice. Text me, come through, then leave me on red. Next night, posting with my bro instead. She say it's love, but it's all pretend. Got a new vibe every weekend. Summertime bopping, top down, no stopping. She homie hopping, heart never locking. 1 week with me, next week she dropping. Acting real sweet, but she always flip flopping. Ay, yeah, she always flip flopping. Told me I'm the one, that was him, she clocking. Summertime.
Hey collective, alright, so I am going to do a reading today, general reading. So if it does not fit for you, please don't make it. Don't try to force it. Don't rearrange your life. Don't go cutting people out, okay? If it does fit, use it as a guide for things that you simply cannot see, and kind of learn how to maneuver through what is going on based off of the information that you gather. If it doesn't fit for you, but it sounds like it would for someone that you know, then I gladly pass the baton off to you to go on ahead and give them that message. Please keep in mind that these messages change based off of the decisions that you make day to day, okay? And also be careful with watching so many readers and getting so much information, because it may sound like it's your situation, but because it's a general reading, it can incorporate other information that absolutely has nothing to do with you. And so you want to be careful and make sure that the reading is not destructive to your life, okay? Also, I do free personal readings, and I can use the EMF reader and contact a passed on loved one. So if you are interested in that, please look in the description for my email and contact me, and I can get that going for you. All right. So we are going to do a general reading. I am going to start this reading off before I pull any cards with a blind Bible pull. Okay. Okay. Spirit, please tell me when to stop. Okay, so we are at Proverbs 23 to 28, and we're going to start with verse 24. Excuse me. So it says, "Do not envy the wicked, do not desire their company, for their hearts plot violence, and their lips talk about making trouble. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. The wise prevail through great power, and those who have knowledge muster their strength. Surely you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors." So this is saying, like, you know, you don't need to go to the wicked's house, and because they're talking this big game, be envious of their life, okay? Because they sound like they're hard and they appear to have everything, because at the end of the day, they encounter quite a bit of strife with no help from the spirit realm. And when they lose their life, they for sure don't have a place in heaven, right? And then it says, your wisdom is your house is built off your wisdom, right? And your rooms holds beautiful treasures, meaning each room in your house is sacred depending on what you have it for, whether it's bedrooms or office or whatever, because you're in there, you've put it together, you have used your abilities, whether you know what they are or not, to make these rooms, to make this family, to ensure that this is your safe house, right? And the wise always prevail, because even when times get hard, or they do encounter these wicked people that are throwing these strife situations at them, they continue to fight, right? They continue to push through it. They continue to have their faith and hope in what it is that they desire. And then at the bottom, it's stating, like, you know, the ones that are wise, that make it through these situations that are causing problems to their life, they also understand that they're not making it through themselves. They have a spirit team. You have your guardians, you have your guides, you have, you know, passed on loved ones, you have ancestors. Everybody is there playing a role in keeping this protection around you, and doing what they can to send signs to your intuition to get you to see what is coming so that you can avoid it. So don't ever take on full acknowledgement for just yourself. Wisdom is too high for fools. In the assembly at the gate, they must not open their mouths. Whoever plots evil will be known as a schemer. The schemers of folly are sin, and people detest a mocker. So, if you are wise, right, you're not going to be the one that is always talking, and making sure that everybody's eyes are on you. You're going to be the one that sits back. You're going to observe. You're going to listen. You're going to let the wicked tell on themselves and reveal themselves. It says, if you falter in a time of trouble, how small is your strength? So we're not perfect, right? And we are going to make mistakes, especially during these hard and trying times, right? But is your strength strong enough to acknowledge, I made that mistake, I'm human, and contact your spirit team, ask your spirit team to please reposition you onto the correct path so that you can successfully make it out of this situation. It says, rescue those being led away to death, hold back those staggering toward slaughter. If you say, but we knew nothing about this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Meaning, if you're wise, if you are a true person of God, a true spiritual person, no matter what your ability is, you're going to have some type of inclination. So at the end of the day, you don't get to say, we didn't know. Because as someone who gets this information, you're going to tell everyone around you, I wouldn't do that, or don't do that, this is going to happen, or everybody get ready, this is coming. Will he not repay everyone according to what they have done? Meaning, be very careful, because karma doesn't not come around. You can be the best person, and no matter how small your mess up is, you're going to get karma for it. the only way out of that karma is if you acknowledge what you did and you go and try and make it right. That's the only way that you won't receive that karma. Okay, so we're talking here about somebody who is in a group of wicked people, of wrongdoers, and is throwing these stones as well, but acting like they knew nothing about it. Okay, and they're not coming forward, they're not admitting what they did, they're not apologizing, and they're not trying to make it right. Alright, so let's see what the universe has for this situation. We have gratitude. Universe says, seeing the glass half full instead of half empty is a testament to our own enlightenment. Gratitude contains the solution to the mysteries hidden in our problems. It is the primary emotion that pulls us through all hardships and elevates all existence. Meaning, you could be a really good person, right? Okay. And let's say you're homeless and you get offered a place to stay, but the place that you're staying at is full of wrongdoers and wicked people. So you try to keep yourself distant from them. You don't engage in their activities or their events, right? But you live there. If you show gratitude, say, God, I am not like these people, and I understand what they do is wrong, but please have a little grace on me for this situation, as I do show a little gratitude to these people for allowing me to have a roof over my head, right? That's how you would handle that. It holds within it the principles of fairness and faith. What I just said to you would be fairness and faith all together in one. Feeling grateful for our handshake with the divine, affirming that something outside of ourselves does indeed exist, and it is the defining characteristic of divinity within the human spectrum. Remember, we cannot feel great if we do not feel grateful. You need to show you're grateful so that you can continue to receive your blessings and receive your help. And, just as people feel used and abused, so does the divine when you receive these blessings, these mysterious blessings that come your way. So here we have understanding. It is the wisdom that makes the difference between war and peace. Our duty is not to see through one another, but to see another through. As humans, we have such clouded vision. We need to broaden our horizons and expand our viewpoints. Understanding comes from the mutual recognition and respect of differences. It is the humble intelligence that comes from the open-mindedness and open-heartedness. It is our duty to understand another, and it is our divine right to be understood. Remember, understanding is the universal medicine that can heal all wounds of the world. So, this, it is the wisdom that makes a difference between the war. So, your wisdom would be like, okay, this person is yelling at me right now and saying these things to me, but I'm going to use my wisdom and realize that they have this illness. They don't feel good, right? They're tired and they're frustrated that they can't be independent and they can't do these things on their own. They're having to ask for help, and so it makes them agitated, short-tempered, whatever. So instead of snapping back and going crazy on someone and saying, fuck you, bitch, don't talk to me that way, you're going to keep your mouth shut and try to see it from their perspective and not have this unnecessary war. You're going to have the understanding, right? And when you do that, it allows you to have a little bit of compassion and care, and it also shows the mind that, you really are trying your best here. It's not that you're okay with being verbally abused, but you're not just reacting, right? You're thinking first. You're putting yourself in their position before you just react to hurt somebody else. We have goodwill. It says, talking about something is not sufficient. Above all, we must be examples of goodness. Goodwill is the universal mother being instinctively manifested through us. It restores hope to the existing wailing world. However, it also bridges hope to ourselves, because more often than not, we are happiest when helping blindly, accepting divine direction. We accumulate the Creator's unconditional caring, giving a willingness to be good, a wellspring of nobleness, niceness combined. Remember, those who offer goodwill will have found a home in heaven that the world cannot simply destroy. So, you have some people out there that only during holidays want to cook up this big feast and go deliver it to those in need. And while they're doing it, they're recording the whole thing and then posting it to their social medias because they want some recognition, right? Well, doing a goodwill unexpectedly would be that anytime, whether holiday or not, and you're passing somebody or you're approached by somebody and you're recognizing the need in this person, you're doing it without being asked, okay? And you're doing it to where you don't need to record it and post it. You don't need to go around town talking about what you did for that person. You don't care to have the recognition, okay? You just want another human being who is having an extremely hard time to know that there is people that still care. Okay, then we have focus. It says, focus is the divine gift that turns confusion into certainty. It is the evidence of staunch hearts and fearless minds. Focus is a virtual, whoever this is for, or whoever you're facing could be fighting something viral, okay? It is a virtual force. When applied properly, it creates the power convergence of thought, action, and end result. By focusing on something, we energize it. By completing something, it energizes us. It is the emergence of our soul's original DNA. Focus refines our thoughts and defines our passions. Remember, without focus, there can be no fulfillment. So it's like a circulatory, like if you take one battery and you connect it to another battery so that they can share each other's energy and keep recharging each other. That's what it's talking about. In order for you to keep your energy high and bright and and in focus with divine will, you have to make sure that you're setting these goals and you're following through and completing them. Okay, so then we have intuition. It advises us when to be passive and when to be assertive. Ancient tribes used their intuition as a means of survival. Their intuition was their link to their unseen guides. Intuition is a spiritual faculty guided by a higher knowing. So your spiritual body, your spiritual self, right, that is able to ascend up into these other realms when you sleep or whatever, right? And it comes back down into your body, and it's able to warn you what it saw or what it encountered, or if it talked to your guides, what information it received during that time to help your mind and your human form continue about on its path. It says it is the connection that links us to the universal mysteries. It is our cosmic calculator, our karmic compass, cautioning us to be careful and not careless. It is the blessing that will lead us to our finest fulfillment. Remember, never argue with intuition. It is the divine master trying to get our attention. And this is the problem with society, because society has told people, society has told people that it's not socially accepted for people to express their emotions, right? And so over time, people have learned to ignore their feelings and, put on a fake face. Well, when you ignore your feelings, that means you're also ignoring your intuition, okay? So a lot of people have come out of touch with their intuition, and automatically, like, whether it's their own personal thought and feelings or whether it's a message coming through as a feeling that you get, you're automatically blocking it. Harmony. There is an imbalance that must be addressed if we are to manifest a harmonious planet. Let us sweeten the bittersweetness, and by holding ourselves responsible for the scales of injustice. Let us be the indwelling heart and hand for the divine. To create balance is to create harmony. Heaven, it is certified contract of empathy and equality being carried out in collaboration with the Creator. Remember, harmony is the medium between higher presence and a human being. So harmony would be being in touch with your intuition, listening to that at first feeling, and not questioning it, whether you're wrong or right, having trust and faith in that you're correct, and being able to have that courage, right, to continue to keep adapting your life and what you do day to day based off of what type of guidance you are receiving. So here, somebody is dealing with a group of people that they know is doing something wrong. Their intuition is telling them to come forward, and they are ignoring it. The emotions that they feel when they see what these people are doing or are a part of what these people are doing, they are shutting it down and ignoring it. They're not listening to the gut feeling. And what is going to happen is Divine is going to intensify that intuition to where they now get sick, right? Because they're not listening. So they want to act like they don't feel it or they don't know. They're going to start getting nauseous. Okay, for your angel cards, we have the Empress, and it says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious and abundant resources. So there's something you have in mind right now. We have perspective. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. And we have 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So you were this person, could have been in a situation where they felt stuck. Okay, and it's taken some time for you to allow the situation to play out to where you now don't feel stuck. You now feel as though there are avenues that you can take to either better your situation or to get out of it, right? And Divine is saying that they have witnessed you in this planning process, and that you now have accumulated a really good plan to help yourself and to go forward with it. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm looking for my cards. My other cards that I cannot find. Oh, they're right here, right in front of me. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at what past live incidences are coming into this life that you're dealing with. We have Greco-Roman. Okay, so there's a strong bloodline here. We have phobias, and we have health. Sorry about that. Okay, and let's get a couple more. Okay. So with Greco-Roman, we could be talking about somebody who has a very strong and distinct bloodline, meaning like how some families, they have generations and generations of lawyers, right? That is because each generation has made sure to instill certain things into the next so that it continues. So there's something in you or the person that you're dealing with, their bloodline, that has been a practice or has been passed down from generation to generation as something that they do or is a part of their life each time. Okay. Phobias here. So there is a phobia of some sort that this person is experiencing, and it is at an all-time high right now. So could be afraid of spiders, could be afraid of the dark, could be fear of death. Whatever. Okay, but somebody's got a phobia that is being triggered all the time right now. We have the health card. So somebody is experiencing health issues, and this has come in from a past life, meaning there is some type of behavior or action that this person has done or engaged in each time that has caused this health issue to come into the next life. So there's a lesson there that isn't being learned, isn't being taken seriously, or they didn't realize exactly how life-ruining a certain act was to create this health issue. We have transportation coming in, so this could be somebody is wanting to leave and come visit you, or wanting to run from you. Okay. And we have finances. So this person could have possibly experienced a well-to-do income and is now seeing a downturn in that, or this person came from a low-income family and is now seeing a uprise in their finances. Okay. But finances is definitely a worry. Either way, they worry about losing their finances or not having enough of it. These affirmations that I am going to pull are going to show things that worry you or this person, and focus would need to be put on to it every day. Speak it into existence type of thing. I don't know. Last few readings I've done, I just get overly tired out of nowhere. Like right now, my eyelids feel really heavy, and I don't know why. So romance is here. Somebody fears being alone the rest of their life, or not having somebody who truly loves them in their life. We have fertility here. This could be somebody who has always wanted to get pregnant and can't, or somebody who either has children and wants more, or somebody who is looking to have a child with another person. We have healing. Somebody knows that they need to do some healing on themselves, but is afraid to because of the truth that they're going to have to face. Authenticity. So we have somebody here who may have possibly been an authentic version of themselves at one point, and they've gotten so caught up in their life over the last few years that they now no longer feel like their true self, and they're wanting the authenticity back. Organization. This person is a part of an organization, or this person desperately wants to be a part of an organization. Let's pull some message cards real quick, see what we got. Spirit, can we please get 3 important message cards? I'm like fighting the tiredness. It's heavy. It is heavy. And I was fine until I started this. It says relax and watch what's going on around you. So something is about to happen, okay? And in order for you to avoid possibly going down with it, or for you to get another chance to speak up about what is going on, you're going to witness something that is going to raise some red flags, possibly alarm you. Sad. It says it is time to have a change of scenery. Rearrange your house, buy new decorations or 2, change up car accessories, wash your car, change up hygiene. So there is a change in your environment that needs to happen in order for you to kind of do a switch up on the energy that is surrounding you right now, to allow you to release the fog, is what I'm being told. It says all I do is talk. I'm loud and want center of attention. Don't like you to talk less. I say okay. I have no remorse for how I have hurt people since we dated. An ex can never do better than me. So there's a partner here that competes with their partner, and it has this person feeling like they no longer want their partner to even speak unless they give the okay for them to open their mouth. That's very controlling and unhealthy. That is toxic. Whoever has a partner like that, you need to be careful, because with that message, that tells me that this partner could be getting ready to snap, okay? And when that happens, there's violence. It says, can we have a serious talk? Just sit down and check in with each other, without getting upset. It says revisit our boundaries and expectations. So it could be time to sit this partner down and be like, look, you keep telling me to shut my mouth, or you keep telling me not to express myself. I'm not down with that. That's not going to happen. And if that's what you're going to do to me, we need to go separate ways. It says, if you expect others to do and act and talk a certain way, then you're too controlling. And will continue to be in a state of disappointment. So yeah, somebody is definitely not wanting their partner to speak at all. This is time. It's not the right time. And I'm going to leave that one out because I would like a little more clarity on that one. This says money shortage is coming in. Past problems are coming out. Remember why you love each other and stay loyal and down. So this person that doesn't want you to talk, there's going to be money problems that occur either with them or you, and it's going to test a little bit of the loyalty there. You're either going to act right or kick it to the curb, right? So since I saved that card, with the it's not the right time, I want to pull on a deck of cards to see exactly what it means. So Spirit, with this deck, can you please show me in 5 cards what it's not the right time yet means? Look at that. We got 6 cards. There is a woman here who has definitely bitten the forbidden fruit. So this woman could be starting to act possessed towards you. You're seeing a change up in their behavior, their temper, their patience, right? And this person also could isolate themselves. They don't want to be around friends. They don't want to celebrate with others. This person also could be refusing to do any type of journaling, any type of contact whatsoever. This person also could be refusing to be a mother, is often leaving their kid unattended or passed off on other people. This person is not trying to find any type of middle ground, not trying to meditate on their energy to help release some of it, so that they're not so bogged down. And best believe this person is definitely feeling like they are in competition, right? So it's not the right time yet. Could be it is not the right time for you to approach this person on this type of behavior. Alright? Divine may be asking you to wait just a little bit longer. Oh, my back hurts. Okay. Let's pull some secret messages. We have this person is testing you to see if you like others. Okay? And how is that so, Spirit? How is this person testing the collective to see if they like others? They had a plan to have someone that they know contact you, whether it be by text message, email, writing something, to possibly entice you to come hang out. Excuse me. To come hang out, to go on a date, maybe to even just casually be around each other, right? And the intention was for this to put you in this energy field of backstabbing behavior. It would have triggered not just this backstabbing event, but it would have triggered a whole domino effect, okay? And unfortunately, I'm so tired, guys. My eyelids are so heavy. And I keep yawning. They do not want me to put this out. Unfortunately, well, actually, fortunately, I should say. Okay, fortunately, this came in reverse. So, you must have done the right thing. May not have responded the way that they would have liked. This card does show spirit team, spirit guides were there. They were letting you know, giving you the hint when you were reading it. This is a setup. So you passed it. It didn't work. They weren't able to trick you. This says Texas. This person could be from Texas. Somebody could be from Rhode Island. Somebody could be from Utah. This says, if you leave to hop over to the other side of the fence and realize the grass is fake and not providing any nutrients, then you go. Try to come home tried to come back, but the gate's now locked. You don't get to be mad or hateful. So somebody left, right, to hop over that fence to see if they could find better. They couldn't. They realized that the grass obviously was not greener, and when they tried to come back, you weren't there. Whether you moved away or you found somebody else. This says stop competing. That's creating more anger and jealousy. So that is the second message on this person having a partner that is competing. Okay, so I am going to now ask Spirit to show me on the partner competing. So this person is wanting to compete with you when it comes to the lifestyle, having more material items, bigger house, cars, money, while you're struggling to keep a place, struggling to find a job, struggling to even have money. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next deck for messages. This card that fell out says, I don't keep people along because I don't know what I want. I'm afraid of commitment. That sounds like a bullshit excuse, especially after the grass is not greener on the other side. We have fate coming through, and blockage. It's control, not love. So that's the second time we're hearing about somebody controlling somebody. Let's pull on the blockage. It's not love, it's control. So the woman that ate the forbidden fruit, right, that is now a seed of Satan type thing, possessed possibly, is purposely messing with the head of this person, their sanity. This person is now, excuse me, because they have done that, and screwed up the lifestyle that this person is living. They were forced to take on the role of the breadwinner for not just their household, but this person's household as well. So this could be a mother because of that, or a close family member. and karma is on its way over, because it shows here that her work environment is in the reverse. So work could be slowing down for her, or people are starting to wake up and realize who she actually is, right? And then here we have the Judgment card with the prayer work. So this person could actively be doing some type of consistent praying, chanting, spell work, whatever, to keep the control over this person that they had or want. Alright, so I guess we have to do this in 2 parts. I apologize. Okay. So yes, there is some type of competition between a couple here, and somebody needs to stop before they lose the relationship completely and end up reaping some really bad karma for it, okay? Let's go on ahead and do a couple more spirit messages real quick. There is foul language being used between 3 people. We have a man-child here. Somebody is multi-race, and somebody is also foreign, okay? So I think I would like to pull some cards on that situation, and let's see what is going on here with the multi-race thing. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the multi-race. Can we get some information on the multi-race / man-child, please? And the foreigner. Okay, here we have the 7 of Swords, we have the 6 of Cups, and the High Priestess. So, there is someone here who has been secretly placing traps, right, around you, possibly, and while you're engaging in these traps, they are approaching your family, okay, and offering your family things that appear to be more appealing or more abundant or prosperous than what you're able to provide. And they're doing it in a way where they are coming across as friendlier, more loving, and understanding, okay? But this is a whole this is a facade. This person is wearing a very, very, very good mask. Whole outfit, in fact. Whole costume outfit, okay? There is another woman that this person is working with to do this magician work against your family. And the whole point was to bring you to the Three of Swords. So there could be 3 people being affected by this. So maybe you, your partner, and a child, or maybe your partner and 2 children. I'm getting partner and 2 children, okay? Who is this other woman that is involved with this person to do this magician work? Who is this other woman? Spirit. This other woman, there's someone with extremely dark skin, a little heavier set, short dark hair. Then there is someone who could be a stripper, just super fast with pink hair. Possibly maybe a daughter of the darker one. And then we have the third unknown party. They are demasculating this man. Okay, so she could have possibly made this man feel like a man when they first got together, and now I would say it's getting abusive now. The man is feeling like a bitch. They did celebrate too fast when it came to what they were doing, because they are now starting to turn on each other. 2 of them are ready to give up, and the other one does not want to stop what they're doing. But you're too protected, okay? You are being protected from this event. And I say event because it does look like somebody is wanting to come at you on some type of level. But just know the competition, the aggression, or whatever, it's gotten out of hand because the other players have walked away. They're now thinking this person's weird. Here we have someone watches what you have. Okay, so this person is watching you. Okay, they want to know what it is that you have that they don't, even though that they've ended up with your family, right? That's weird. Gold digger. Love and passion between 2 hearts. Dispel your doubts, because there is a love for everyone. So this person needs to stop with the jealousy. You and your partner have finally reached a confidence, money, or financial stability that was wanted. Reflect. There is a recent change made with your emotions, home, family, or relationship. Was this change good, or was it disruptive? The problem is the person that is running And again, we have gold digger again. So there's a gold digger male and a gold digger female. I would say that maybe this gold digger female who has ended up with your family has found a gold digger male to come in and approach you. Says there is a magician energy around you. Watch the actions and watch what is being said and what they are partaking in, so that you are not being fooled. Let me get the rest of that. Shh. Go lay down.
Get back. Nina, do.
Just, it's fine. Okay, this card is saying small amounts of money are coming in to help release the hardship. So when the card earlier said that there was some type of change you may have been through, was it good or bad? I think it would probably be safe to say that it wasn't exactly positive. So Divine is stepping in to help you relieve some of that. Stop. Stop, Nina. Alright, here we have, there's a young adult that is looking at doing some type of crime. They're thinking it's cool. Someone who is or needs to dive into their career and focus. So somebody is possibly getting caught up in material things and not realizing that if they lose their career, they're not going to be able to afford those. There's children involved. We have a soul recovery that needs to be done. So somebody could have possibly been under that illusion for far too long. They're needing to recover their soul before it's gone. An older male figure could be bringing you what is it? Older male figure could be bringing genuine love or purposely sabotaging you inappropriately, so stay aware. Says a two-faced female, older woman, mother figure wanting to destroy your confidence, money, and finances that were in your path. We have the Midas touch, divine soul, and we have mother. So you could be a mother of children who has lost the other parent. That parent is in jeopardy of needing to do soul recovery before they can't access their soul any longer. Alright, I'm gonna pull some cards and see what exactly this person is doing, or what is happening to them today. Here we have spirit guide. Someone's a liar, someone's materialistic, and again, 3 people came out. So we're emphasizing the 3 people. Alright, Spirit, can you please give insight on what is happening in this adult who needs soul recovery? What is happening in their life today as we speak? Okay, so this person could have been somewhat awoken. Okay, so with that being said, they are receiving a little bit heavier of a punishment as far as Divine and his team stepping in to help, because of the fact that they were already awoken. They already had a third eye lit up. The problem is there is somebody amongst them that knew that this third eye was lit up, and they strategically wove a web, okay, around that third eye for them, and what that did was, it blocked it, and two, closed it off, okay, unless that person wanted it open. So I would say puppeting them. So if the person wanted to know certain things, they would allow that web to pull back, allow the third eye to open, and then other than that, they made sure it stayed closed. This person is an extremely smart person, holds a lot of knowledge between things, is also able to see behind the facade, the masks that others wear. And the mind is so their mind, the way it works, it's so complicated that let's just say they've had a lot of trauma, and this third eye has been open for a very long time, okay, and for someone to really get into this person's mind, they had to be aware of everything that this person has gone through. So that tells me even more that it really is coming from a family member, okay, most likely a parental figure. When they closed off this third mind, okay, third eye, they closed off also their functioning. This person has been functioning off of their third eye for so long. When they closed it off, their mind automatically went to being in the dark. Okay, they didn't know what to do. And they portrayed this person as psychotic, crazy. They also made sure that the home environment was unstable, or that they did not have a home to go back to. There is no justice that happened for this person into regards to what was done. This person still has not received any justice for what was pulled on them. This person could also be being held or controlled on when they can and cannot leave the house, or maybe put up into a room, and it's controlled on when they can go places, who they can see, what activities they can engage in. This person could possibly be trying to telepathically communicate. They are definitely wanting to make sure that you don't take the bait, that you are going towards the real light. So there could be a clone or an entity that is taken over their physical body, while their actual self sits in the ethereal realm. And so this person too could be reaching out to you to help you become aware of that, so that you don't think any encounter is them, and you don't get led down the wrong path, okay? They're saying choose the right right light. You choose the right light. So you could be being approached with an offer, or something that an offer or something that is going to sound appealing to you, right? But it's false. Mina, come in here. But the offer is false, okay? It's not a real offer. And it is not going to be this person that you are encountering, okay? This person is saying, look in the eyes. You're gonna know. We're gonna do one more deck, and then I'll stop with the ancestral deck. Mina, stop. Stop. It's okay. Stop. Okay, so here we have moving forward, healing journeys, stability, and transition. So that's what this person wants you to keep doing. Keep moving forward. Go on ahead, continue with the healing journeys, and you're going to have stability and transitions coming at you. What is the thoughts and mood of this other person? Reliable, committed, conservative, slow but steady, and hardworking. Okay, so this person is working on making their way back into their body, okay? Their soul recovery here. It's a slow process, okay? But they are not giving up on this. Sensitivity, intuition, healer, spiritual, femininity, and shy. That is who they are going. Stop. That's who they are doing this for. No, stop. Sorry, my dog's wanting to go after somebody and they left. So. Okay. Here we have despair, negativity, lack of faith, hopelessness. We have procrastination, confusion, arguments, and bad choices. That is the energy that they are wanting you to be in. They are hoping you stay in. So anytime you feel that coming or you feel like you're in it, you need to do something, pull yourself right back up out of it. Struggle, hardship, abandonment, outcast, and isolation is what you're going through now. We have heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, bad health, and unhappiness. Restriction, limitation, obstacles, delays, and frustration. These are all your energy that you are feeling. You feel a sense of people working to hold you back, pulling on you so that you can't move forward. And we have recuperation, contemplation, solitude, spiritual counseling. Okay, so Divine wants you to sit put, keep speaking to him, keep working on your listening for messages to come through to you. Okay. You could be around people that somehow there's always some type of chaos when you're trying to do this meditation or this listening, and that is how you're going to know that the work is in play, okay? So Divine says don't give up, just keep doing it. You will eventually learn how to listen with the chaos around. There's new feelings, emotional awakening, and a love overflow coming. And there's a diplomatic, balanced, wise, calm, caring, loyal, faithful partner coming your way, okay? This person could be wearing blue. We have charming hero, energetic, rebellious, and hot-tempered. That is going to try to come at this diplomatic, balanced character. There is a self-mastery and a discipline here that you are starting to realize you've mastered. We have the resisting change, delaying the inevitable, and somebody is lying to you about something. There's a disappointment and underachievement and an unhappiness with somebody, and the instability, stinginess, and bad investments and bad choices that this person has made. So, Divine is pretty much saying you're going to be led away from the current person, okay, that may be around you. You may or may not be with them, but you're definitely around them enough time for them to be affecting you. You're going to be led away from that. Okay, we're doing ancestor messages. So, answers, please come in for these cards. Please let the message for the person who is experiencing competition and soul recovery. Stop. Location. Here and now. Invisible. Do nothing. Active love, yes or no. So somebody is saying that you are at a location where you think you're hiding, and they are here and now. They're around you. Like I said, they could be stuck in that ethereal realm. They're here. They're invisible, like I said, but they're very much here with you. They are watching you do nothing, okay, as somebody acts as if they're a puppeteer with you. Here we have this competition again. We have innocence, time, personality, the visitation, the compass, the sovereign, and the service. So, with the innocence, okay, this is very clear that you are somebody who is genuine, authentic. You're very, very sweet, innocent at heart. And over time, somebody's personality has been shown to you. Finally, okay, the real personality has come out. And they want to let you know that you're going to receive a visit, okay? And that is because there is a sovereignty to you, a divineness, that a glow, the light, right, that you have, that is allowing these people to find you, okay? And so you need to stay in your sovereignness, and at the same time, you need to be ready to provide some service to whoever is finding their way. So, messenger, you're gonna have spirits coming to you that need you to deliver these messages to people, okay? we have justice coming in, and for the person who just is who they are, with the act of love, and the devil. All right, so you must be somebody who has had the devil coming for you for a long time, somebody who the devil has either wanted to take as his own, or marry, impregnate, or be, and justice is now coming in for this. Okay, justice is putting a halt to this, saying nope, not my bohemian. You have a tribe here that is protecting you to the fullest extent. Okay. So, these people thought it was funny to cause you some drama. They got entertainment out of it, but they didn't realize you were going to become a major arcana within this realm, this 3D that we are in. You are someone who is to fulfill a prophecy, and that is through the act of love. And you have definitely morphed yourself. You have definitely been able to put yourself through a change, from dark times to light, from evil to good, things like that. You've experienced both realms, okay? And you have chosen a side, and now you are being protected by the tribe as you go on to this mission. So again, big message: you have somebody you're in competition with. Should not be happening with any partners. If the demon devil is still after you, you're going to consistently experience partners that compete with you, okay? When you start to notice that change in them, let it go. It's not worth it, because you already know what it is. And you're on a mission, okay? So that's that for you guys. If you want any more information, please feel free to hit me up. My email is in that description box. And again, those personal readings are free.